Yo, 5 questions to ask when constructing your brand. And if you stick around to the end, we're going to give you the #1 secret to attracting your ideal client, man. A lot of people don't understand that you have to be crystal clear on what it is that your brand offers. Not to be confused with the products and services or your offerings, but what does your brand in general offer to your marketplace? So we're going to talk about those things, and I promise you, if you stick around to the end, you're going to get an unfair advantage on how you, my friend, can attract more of your ideal client. And when you're attracting the ideal client, it makes it easier for you to convert. So let's get into it. But you've got to overcome fear if you're going to win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. If you don't know me, I'm H. Cortez from personalbranding365.com. And I'm on a mission to help you build a attractive, profitable, powerful personal brand that's going to attract your ideal prospects, that's going to allow you to create your authority in your marketplace, and convert those ideal prospects into raving fans and paying customers, mostly on autopilot. So when you understand how to properly build a personal brand, then a lot of the heavy lifting will be done for you in terms of getting your message in front of the right people, in terms of closing those people, getting them into your sales process, whether it's getting them into your sales process, whether it is a sales funnel or some other mechanism, whether it's you're picking up a phone and you're selling that way. It doesn't really matter, e-commerce. You have to get your products, your messaging in front of the people who are already looking for them. But in order to do that, you've got to make sure that you are clear on what it is that your brand offers, not your product, but what is it that your brand offers. So I've written down 5 questions that you want to ask. #1, are you making their life easier or solving a problem, right? Is that what your brand is offering, a solution? The reason this is important, because if you're offering a solution, then your messaging should be speaking to the problem that your target prospect has. And always remember this, guys, the one that can articulate the problem the best is by default assumed to also have the best solution. So if your brand is all about solving a particular problem, you want to make sure that your messaging is constantly articulating the problem so that your client will see you, or your prospect will see you as the solution. #2, are you making their life more entertaining? Is that what your brand is about? Even if you are solving a problem, if the way you like to deliver your messages is via infotainment, then that's important for you to clarify up front. Because if that's the type of person that you're trying to attract, then all of your messaging should be entertaining in some way, right? If you don't follow Ping Jun, he's a great marketer. And if you look at some of his Facebook ads, they are some of the most entertaining ads that I have ever seen, even topping some of those that you might see in, say, a Super Bowl ad. And what you see on TV, he is very creative, but he has identified that about himself and his target audience, that he wants to be entertaining as he delivers his solution. When you're clear on these things, guys, it makes it easy for you to craft your messaging. And sometimes that is the hardest part in building a personal brand, is crafting the right messaging. But that's why, because we haven't clearly defined what it is that we offer, right? Really quickly, before we go on to #3, if you have not already, smash the subscribe button. If you have not already, hit the bell notification so that you get notified as we continue to drop more videos in this personal branding series. Then you want to go ahead and do that now. And also comment what you think about number 1 and number 2 so far, right? Now, on to number 3. The third question that you must ask as you're constructing your personal brand, right? Ask yourself, are you helping them, right? It's one thing to offer a solution. It's another thing to offer help. Help says that, hey, this is something that I'm going to be doing with you. And if that is your primary offering, then all of your messaging needs to be clear that, hey, this is not a solution that you're going to buy and you're going to go through on your own. No, we are the solution, and we're going to hold your hand through this process. You got to be clear on the messaging, guys. I can't stress that enough. Number 4, are you teaching them? Right? Again, so that goes to the solution that might be, hey, this speaks to people who are more of a do-it-yourself mindset. Listen, I don't have the money to hire you to do it for me, but if you teach me what to do, I can execute the solution on my own. If you are a done-for-you solution, or I'm sorry, a do-it-yourself solution, you need to make sure that that is clear in your messaging. Define that on the front end of all of your message campaigns. Hey, this particular solution, this is what my brand is offering, so that you can target the right folks, right? If you have a do-it-yourself product or service, it's going to be hard to sell that to someone who is strapped for time. And if your messaging is not aligned, then you're going to attract the wrong people and they're not going to support you, right? Number 5, why should they care? Why should I care about your personal brand that you're constructing, right? Why should I care? When you can clearly communicate why someone should care about your personal brand, about your products and services, what you have to offer, and your offerings, as well as what your brand itself offers, when you can clearly identify these things, it makes it easy. Your target audience is going to raise their hand and say, yep, that's me. Yep, I identify with what your brand offers. So just to recap really quickly, number 1 is, are you making their life easier or providing a solution so that your messaging is clear so you attract the right people? Are you making their life more entertaining? Is that your angle, right? Are you helping them is the question. Are you teaching them, right? And then number 5, why should they care? When you can clearly define the answers to these 5 questions, it's going to put you further down the road in your branding and also in your bottom line, right? Because when you can attract to you the right people, it makes closing or converting a heck of a lot easier. Because I told you I was going to give you the number 1 secret to attracting the ideal client. It is understanding what you offer, but the number 1 secret, guys, is alignment. The number 1 secret is alignment. When I know I have a do-it-yourself product, I'm not going to offer that to the person who works 70 hours a week and runs a business on the side, because they're not going to have the time to do that. And I don't want to attract those people to me because they're not going to buy, right? You got to understand those things. You got to understand the power of alignment. When you get clear on what it is your brand offers, then you can clearly create the messaging around your products and services, and that's going to bring to you the right people. ladies and gentlemen, and that's what makes converting and closing those people a heck of a lot easier. Hey, do me a huge favor. If you like or are on the road to building a powerful personal brand, then you want to check out my free resources, the 7 keys to building a powerful brand. All you got to do is click on the link in the description or go to personalbranding365.com and you can grab yourself an instant download. This cheat sheet is helping hundreds of entrepreneurs. It's perfect for network marketers, solopreneurs, insurance agents, real estate agents. It's perfect for small business owners, consultants. If you're trying to build a brand around who you are, then you definitely want to grab yourself that free resource. And don't forget, like, subscribe. It does help the channel out a little bit and lets me know that I should continue down this path of creating more videos on this subject matter based on how you guys are responding to it. Also, make sure that you check out the videos in the cards, because this is a whole series on personal branding and constructing that personal brand, what it's going to take, what you need inside, outside, how to do it for online, offline. So definitely subscribe to the channel and check out the videos in the card. Until next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.